Everyone knows Queen. We know their big songs, we know the dazzling shows, but what about the small stories, the hidden moments that shaped them? Today, we go deeper. We will uncover facts that even big fans might not know. These are the quiet truths. They show us how four unique men came together. They show us the early steps of a legendary band. We will see the challenges they faced. We will learn about their unexpected talents. These moments were vital for Queen's success. Before Queen, before even other early bands, Freddie Mercury had a very first taste of music. This was in India. He attended boarding school in Pangani. There he formed a band called the Hectics. This was long before he became Freddie Mercury. He was still Farrokh Bulsara then. The Hectics mostly played popular rock and roll songs. It was an informal setting, but it was here that young Freddie began to sing for an audience. He started to learn how to move. This was the first small spark of his amazing showmanship. It was where the legend began to quietly grow. Before the sold-out stadiums, Freddie Mercury faced a very different reality. He worked as a baggage handler. This was at London's Heathrow Airport. It was a tough job. It meant long hours of physical labor. This was a world away from his dreams of being a rock star. It was a sharp contrast to the glamorous persona he would soon create. This period shows his hard work. It shows his struggle as an aspiring artist. It highlights the humble beginnings. He pushed heavy bags, but in his mind, he was already performing for thousands. John Deacon's role in Queen was crucial, but his entry was unique. When Brian May and Roger Taylor looked for a bassist, they wanted a specific type of person. They needed someone who would fit well with Freddie Mercury's big personality. John Deacon auditioned in February 1971. He was remarkably quiet. He was unassuming. This calm nature drew Brian May and Roger Taylor to him. They believed he would add to the band's balance. He would not clash with Freddie. His quiet strength became a vital part of Queen's chemistry. Brian May's famous red special guitar is more than just a handmade instrument. It is a work of science. Brian May studied astrophysics. He applied his academic knowledge to its creation. He used engineering principles. He focused on material science. He did not just build a guitar. He conducted a scientific experiment. He aimed for very specific sounds. He wanted unique tones. Every part was chosen and crafted for this purpose. The Red Special was built from the ground up to meet his exact demands. It reflects his deep scientific mind. Recording Queen's first album was a challenging process. They often worked late nights. These were called graveyard shift sessions at Trident Studios. Freddie Mercury's ideas were very new. His piano parts were raw and experimental. His singing style was also unique. The experienced studio engineers were used to pop music. Queen's unconventional sound was hard for them to grasp. They struggled to understand Queen's vision. It took time for everyone to see the genius in their different approach. This early struggle shows how Queen pushed boundaries from the start. A key person often forgotten in Queen's early story is producer John Anthony. He was an early supporter. He had seen Brian May and Roger Taylor play in their previous band, Smile. John Anthony believed in them. He championed the new band, Queen. He arranged their crucial 1971 demo sessions. He also produced these recordings at Delane Lee Studios. His constant faith in their talent was vital. It helped them get noticed. John Anthony was instrumental in securing their first professional contracts. He truly helped launch Queen. The demos recorded at Delane Lee Studios in 1971 were game changers. They were made for free during off-peak hours. These early recordings featured new versions of songs like Keep Yourself Alive. They were so impressive that they immediately stood out. The band did not need to go through the usual long struggle. These demos directly secured them a publishing deal. They also found management with Trident Music. This almost instantly led to their first album deal. These crucial tapes jump-started Queen's career. They showed the world their potential right away. Freddie Mercury's talents went beyond music. He formally studied graphic design. He attended Ealing Art College. He put these skills directly to use for Queen. He designed the band's iconic crest logo. This was for their debut album. He thought carefully about every detail. He included the zodiac signs of all four members. Roger Taylor and John Deacon were Leos. Freddie Mercury was a Virgo. Brian May was a Cancer. This showed his vision for branding. He understood visual presentation from the very start. He gave Queen a strong visual identity. These untold stories paint a richer picture of Queen. They show the hidden efforts. They reveal the unexpected skills, from Freddie's first band to John Deacon's quiet strength, from Brian May's scientific guitar to Freddie's design talents, and the key people who believed in them. These small moments built the giant legend. They shaped the band we know and love. Queen's story is full of these surprising facts. They remind us that true greatness comes from many small, vital steps. Each one helped create a band unlike any other.